Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Views from Vault, episode 249. Goes in a couple of minutes. We got Photo in the house today. We also got Weston and Leon. This freaky fitted Friday. Let us know you're here by saying hi in the comments. And for now, enjoy this beat by the BP Mercenaries.
Oh yeah. Happy Friday to everyone that's going to be chatting in the comments. Happy Friday to everyone that's gathering in towards the stream. We've got great slides of hats to review for y'all wonderful folks today. We brought in Photo, a great guest we've had on the show many times. We had to bring him back, man. Photo, how you feeling?
I'm feeling overwhelmed. So many hats, so much stuff going on in the sports world. You know, we're going to talk about sports today. So, man, this is a lot. There's a lot going on.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. But hey, everything's kind of coming to a wrap. You know what I mean? Stanley Cup playoffs are over. We just got one more game in the NBA Finals, which I tried telling people. Game 7, man. Game 7. And listen, if the yes sirs take it all, now I will not be on next week, but best believe my presence will be known next week. You best believe it. You best believe it. Pascal Siakam, that man was doing demon chants or some weird shit in the locker room. That's because that man got that ice cold.
Bro, he looked like the Undertaker out there. He was like spazzing out before the game.
Yeah,
I don't know what the heck was up with that. Is that the reason why they won the game? Is that the reason why they won the finals? Because of Pascal Siakam?
I guess so, man. Undertaker? I guess so. Yeah. I'm just hoping, though, at the very minimum, we get a great Game 7. I mean, this is the first Game 7 we've had in almost a decade in the NBA playoffs. Been since 2016. I can't believe it's been that long.
I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of neutral to the whole series, but I'm gonna go for the Pacers on Game 7.
Yeah. I root for the Pacers because when my teams are in the playoffs, I usually root for the underdogs, and the Pacers are one of those crazy underdog stories.
Oh, look at it! Look at the
Poll.
chance right now.
We got the poll going. I mean, this is like a generational run. I saw a post though that like this script was leaked from last round, 2 rounds ago, where it was the Denver and the Thunder series is playing out exactly the same.
Yeah.
As this series, which is interesting. So, I mean, if you're going by that logic, you gotta go Thunder. But I've had the Thunder since the beginning, but I've had a healthy respect for the Pacers.
Just best of luck to all these two teams, and whoever wins, I have nothing against either of these teams, even though OKC's in my division. Congrats on a great season to both of them.
I mean, how could you hate on both teams? They're not really hateable teams.
Well, so look, I'm a Portland fan, and we kind of have to hate OKC because they're one of our biggest rivals, and especially when it was like the Aldridge versus Kevin Durant days or the Lillard versus Westbrook comparisons I had for many years.
I see your point.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, the only team I have to hate is my own because we don't know what we're doing. That's all I can say.
Oh, that's another discussion that I might want to comment. There's a big rivalry that everyone knows about a team that Hezzy and I like, and then there's other fans, and a lot of stuff going on with baseballs and, getting hit and stuff, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
All I gotta say is, let's put them in, Survivor Series in WWE is in San Diego in November. The season's gonna be over. Let's put the Dodgers and the Padres top players in the ring Survivor Series match. Boom! That's what we should have.
Yeah. Forrest, you say that, but you have to remember who's coaching this team. I want to believe they're on the rise, but as long as Chauncey is the coach, I'm going to say that they are going to be lottery pick contenders every single year until I see something different.
The worst part of the NBA is being in the middle.
Yeah.
Stuck in the middle. Like that kind of play-in / just miss the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
That's the worst place to be right now. But all right, let's run the countdown.
It's the views from the vault, live and direct, and it slaps the finest affinity community built on caps. Sponsored in part by the best in the business. No suggestions of fitteds or classics and vintage. New era sickness, fire in the mix, it's ridiculous. It ain't no secret to their dopeness. If you're not focused, you left hopeless. Speaking of science of drops and what's tops, it's views from the vault. For bringing you nothing but hot. Best of the best, exclusives and clean vision. It's a distinct mission in the embroidered thread of a system. To bring you nothing but the real, just link and get with it. All keepers, no sleepers, no weepers, you know what it is. BP Mercs work the sequence first, bringing the work with the fits. It's the moment you've been waiting for, it's dubs and somersaults. Welcome to a whole nother level of fitted. This views from the vault.
Hey guys, welcome. Welcome to the vault. Another episode, 249 goes right now. Joined by our good friend of the show, Photo and Weston and Leon with you guys this Freaky Friday evening. Hope you guys enjoy this episode. Weston, talk to the people.
All right, Hezzy, I know your Bluetooth is on. I will make sure that your Bluetooth lasts for at least another year. But yeah, man, we're back. We're here to review some more hats as we always do on Fridays. And listen, I have about 3 hours left until I turn 25. And I would love to spend these last 3 hours doing nothing but looking at hats and talking to people about hats, because that's what I've been throughout most of my life since middle school. Hats. My parents tried cutting me down on hats. I still spent my own money on hats. You couldn't stop it. My mom and my wife, when she was my girlfriend, said, "What do you want for Christmas?" "No hats." I said, "That's okay. Give me money." And I used that money to get hats, so they got me the hats. I did the loopholes to get all the hats. And guess what? It's still going strong. And this community and this channel being a stable community is just going to make it even stronger and stronger and stronger. Trust me, this is wonderful. I love this. I love everyone. I love you all in the comments, and I love the people that I'm here with on this panel tonight.
I love you too, Weston. Happy birthday. Well, 2 hours.
Thank you.
I'll say it right now. Do we have to sing too? Do we have to sing happy birthday, or we're good?
You're Filipino, so you have to sing it.
Oh, what?
You got a microphone. We just set up the karaoke.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, there you go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Weston. Happy birthday to you. I'm not gonna sing again.
Thank you. That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
All right, let's.
I don't know how it turned out, but I did try. I tried.
Not bad. Let's get to the hats. So, starting off with Crown Minded, and note to self: I have to fucking fix the slides to build in the chat. I'm gonna take a screenshot right now to build in the dead zone. But yeah, Crown Minded. The middle hats are all restocks. I believe the ones on the left are new, and the ones on the right are restocks too. Maybe not. I'm not sure, but a lot of restocks, a lot of new. This is a huge week from Crown Minded. Let's start with Photo. Pick 3 that you'll take home, and then pick 3 that you'll banish them forever. And
okay, I know I'm gonna banish for sure. That top right, Houston. I know that's kind of hot with the Houston collectors because of the double trophy side patch.
Yeah,
I don't like that side patch. I respect the championship, but it just looks ugly.
Yeah,
and then just the color
trash
combo.
cans. Looks like 2 trash cans.
And then the color combo is just white on white. It's like, for your hands and stuff. Like you don't need, like, you have dirt in your hands, and if you touch that, like, yeah. And then if I had to lose another one, probably the Los Astros. I mean, it's clean, but I just don't see myself wearing it at all.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I had to drop another one, probably a LA hat, like just the light blue one, just because how I feel about the series so far. So I can't like an LA hat for that reason. And then, but it's a clean hat. But if I had to cop one, the Oakland for sure. That restocked the Oakland, definitely clean colorway, script. The side patch is the Run Ricky. Can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
I do like the blues too. The blues, the red, and the red brim.
Okay.
And then I'll go with a Sharks hat since it's clean and I'm wearing a Sharks hat right now. And I like the colorway on that one.
Mm-hmm.
I like how it's turned out with the Vegas gold.
Mm-hmm. Nice picks. All right, Wes. You're the resident hockey expert. Rank the hockey hats from worst to first.
All right, worst to first. So I am going to put, and this is going to shock a lot of people, but it's just because I am not a fan of this logo. I am putting that plain Jane Ducks at the bottom of the list.
Damn.
I don't like the vacuum cleaner. I just don't like the vacuum cleaner at all. It's
Damn.
just not one of my favorite logos, man. So
Okay.
that one's going to be at the bottom. Then I'm putting the Stars at the second worst.
Okay.
Next up is the Sharks. Next up is the other Ducks. That one's nice. Can't hate it with its classic colors. Then I'm putting the Pens at third place. I'm putting the Blues at second place. And my favorite is that Chicago Blackhawks. That just screams Chicago. And what I love is they took the logo that they used for that Winter Classic and put it on like a twist with the green, with like a green jersey, even though they didn't wear green. That just screams the city of Chicago all the way. And I love that touch about that hat. That is just beautiful to me.
That's a good hat too, West. Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Mine and your tastes are all very different. I would have ranked the Sharks and the two Ducks on the higher end of it. But
Nice.
different strokes. That's fine. That's fine. It's okay not to have the same opinion sometimes. Moving forward, Promish Sports Colorado. So we just dropped, as of a couple hours ago, we did the Shohei 50-50 and then the Blood Red Dodgers. Those are stuck on a tree. Shout out to our new photographer, Garrett. Then we did the Cubs alternate. So that's the new Cubs color. That's the new Cubs logo that they're wearing with the powder blues this year. They went with like a white panel front rail hat. I opted to try that same logo on an all blue because they're royal, and I'm not a huge fan of white front panel hats. And then the powder blue Texas, so like a double powder blue day. And then we had two Colorado Rockies hats, purple and black. The one on the right with the Coors Field, so they're celebrating 30 years at Coors Field this year, at 1995. And then the one on the left is the most recent All-Star game with the Colorado State logo done in regular Colorado Rockies colors. So, tell me, photo. What's the word hat here? I mean,
I'm gonna surprise you. All right, I cannot like the red LA hat for personal reasons, but I do like the Otani hat. I have respect for Otani.
Okay.
Especially from yesterday. You know, he didn't cause any fights. He just shrugged it off. He's a cool man. So
I mean, he got blasted. He told everyone to chill out. But what people don't forget he's a pitcher too, so he can get his own revenge. You need no problem.
But it's massive respect. I appreciate Otani like being a man. So I'll give and the hat looks cool. The Otani hat looks cool. I'm not gonna lie. I like big logos that look good.
Yeah. Perfect. All right, Wes. Any notes for me? I know we talked about some of these on the show on Wednesday, so we don't want to rehash too much stuff. But anything here stick out to you?
So there's just something about the Texas Rangers logos being used on powdered blue that I love a lot. I don't think I've seen one bad hat for the Texas Rangers that uses powdered blue. And Leon, you just added to the mountain of great powdered blue Rangers hats. That one is definitely my favorite on the slide. And if I had to pick one that wasn't the Rangers, it definitely would be the Purple Rockies. That one is beautiful as well. And I mean, I do love the color purple anyways, so
yeah. Weston, message me or remind me that I'm gonna try and look for a bad powder blue Texas hat. I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Right, we might see some on the show. So we'll see.
I'm gonna try.
Moving forward, Clink Room. So Clink Room had themselves a week. So these are all up for pre-order until July 20th with the estimated delivery of December 2025. Today we'll start off with Mind's Eye. So that's Clinker Neil 14.8. I think he's out of the UK. He's got like a skull with the eye in the middle. That eye reminds me a lot of Mishka. That Mishka eye, the Keep Watch. Then we have Sierra Gons teaming up with COD Designs. We haven't seen COD in a while, so that's cool to see him back. But that's an axolotl. Then like one of the national animals from Mexico. So that's a play on words. They did an axolotl, which is kind of funny. Axolotl. Then we got Later Gator by Josh Voles. He's a huge Pacer fan, so shout out to Josh Voles. Then we got Atlantis, Milosh, and Creature. So that's that kind of scenescape. Lucky Pierre's not here to grill it, but like scenescape / silhouette type scene there. Atlantis. Great job by Milos and Creature. And then Josh Voles is back again with Steven Johnson, Sawed Off Samurai, to bring you the Zombiever. And then a friend of the show and artist, shout out to Ink Park. He's done all of the Views from the Vault logos. He's done our face logos. Ink Park is back with Fuck You, Pay Me.
Oh, your language, Leon.
But yeah, he's got the little Kong, and he's pay up. That's Weston after all the bets he's got to collect when and if the Pacers win.
Oh, Weston's gonna be a rich man next week.
Yeah, but
yeah.
So anything here stick out to you, Wes?
Oh, that Axel is beautiful. But again, I do love those two like brightish colors, that turquoise-ish blue with that pink. That there's just something about those two colors that clash together so well, especially if you are into wild colors like that.
Yeah.
I can't tell, but is there a pink bottom on that one, or is that gray?
For the Axolotl one, I think it's gray.
Okay, cool. Yeah, pink or gray. I mean, either or. That is a great hat. And then of course, dude, the frig you, as Randy would say, frig you, frig off, Ricky, you pay me. That one by Ink Park is nice.
Yeah.
And I'm actually happy that I remember to talk about the Zombiever not too long ago. I'm glad that one pushed through. That thing's gonna embroider pretty well.
That's my favorite one on the slide, the Zombiever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one is sick.
And I see samurai on there, and it looks like a samurai kind of, I don't know, beaver, like with that colorway. Like, ooh, I like that. That's my favorite on the slide.
Yeah. That we might have covered that in the crits a couple weeks ago, so I made it to production there. And it's interesting too now that the San Diego has released its vice grip on the mint fabric.
Ooh.
The stupid City Connect.
So that's the City Connect colors on the Oxo.
I believe so. Yeah.
Ooh.
So I believe that's the San Diego Ugly City Connect mint.
Then I might want to have more because I can wear that with City Connect stuff, even though we're not gonna have that no more.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's the same pink too, right? So
Yeah.
Eventually.
So, yeah. Casey gave us a little insight and said that that color is now unlocked to use. So him as a San Diego native, he's going to try to use that as much as possible. I believe it's also in Mind's Eye as well as the undervisor.
Oh.
But yeah, solid week, man. I don't really think there's a weak one here. I mean, I wouldn't wear Atlantis. I don't really like Scenescape, but I can appreciate how that will embroider. I think it'll do well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, not really a weak one amongst the bunch.
I like the Atlantis one.
Yeah. All right. Then they had themselves a dead stock drop. So for those keeping track, so the ones we covered just now are all pre-orders. They will ship in December. These ones are all ready to ship now. So you won't have to wait. I mean, is it a nice City Connect jersey? I mean, I think it's universally ranked super low, right? I mean,
yeah.
It depends how you style, man.
I don't think that's breaking news. But yeah, these are all up for dead stock. So
I don't know why, but the Desert Sunset reminds me of Russet Sunset so much. It looks like what Russet Sunset would make for himself.
Yeah, I feel like
the logo
is pins. Yeah, he's done like pins and stuff.
Yeah, I just see my Fitteds Russet Sunset on that hat. I'm just like,
yeah. To me, the three highlights are Ice Sharks, Drop the Hammer, and Hair Devils. But I mean, these are pretty solid. I mean, Just Pause. That one did really, really well. And anyone who's ever had to go through the pain of losing their dog too can kind of relate. Yeah. Good week by the Clink Room. All right, move forward. This or that. So, oops. We'll do this or that later.
I was saying.
I was thinking like, yeah, that was a little early. Yeah, we'll do this or that later. Right. But this or that coming soon. Top Store USA had themselves a week. I did not include the stuff that also dropped from Europe. So this one looks a little bit light, but then the Europe one will be a little bit heavier. So this Top Share USA drop. Weston, pick 2, drop 2.
All right, I am keeping everything on the left. For some odd reason, I'm not the craziest with metallicing out logos, but that vintage Sharks actually looks really, really good in all metallic gold. Like everything raised actually comes together, and it looks like a nice little middle of a WWE belt, and it is sick. And of course, the Gold Diggers, because listen, man, I don't know how in the literal hell we had these motherfuckers offended over a damn dollar sign and a guy with a pickaxe. And on top of that, the logos are just so cool, man. Yeah, that just adds the funny value of it. What am I dropping? I'm dropping the Pittsburgh, and
Which one?
I think they're both the same.
No.
I could be wrong.
What is fire? What is fire? Yeah, fire.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, fire or no fire, I'm dropping them both just because I'm not really a fan of Yellow Crown.
Oh, but it's fire. It's fire.
I'll put it out with my extinguisher. I mean, nah.
All right, Photo. Pick the best hat here. Pick the worst hat here.
I'm gonna say the Red Wings. I've seen a lot of people trying to put that octopus in the Red Wings, but this is a very good job of incorporating the colors together. You still keep the Red Wings red crown, but you put the purple in the right spots, and it stands out, but it doesn't look tacky. So I put that as the winner for me.
All right, and who's the loser?
The P without the fire because it's not fire. I do like the fire hat, but that was not fire. So
all right, so this is the Pirates with Paul Skeens not pitching, and the Pirates with them pitching.
Basically,
this one's got camel vibes. This one looks like it's regular too. So small differences. All right, moving forward. Top Star Europe. Weston, you want to take us through this slide?
Yeah, so Topper Store Europe had themselves a large week. So they had the Bruins, fucking disgusting, and that Red Wings that dropped at the same time. Got some A-frames. So A-frame wise, you have that Mariners and that Boston, and then the Cock is back in the middle of those minor league A-frames, along with the Clearwater Threshers, and I forgot what the top one was called. I think it's Des Moines. I don't remember what that team is called.
Whoa.
The top one, the one above the tip of the cock.
The top one is the Aviators.
That's the
that's the Copa, the Reyes or whatever.
Okay, but the Reyes. I knew it was a Copa logo. I just didn't remember what it was called. You've got some soccer A-frames with those two Miamis, and then A-frames you got that Yankees, Padres, A's, and Cleveland Indians are right there. 50 wise, we got another Shohei Ohtani 50-50 and the Astros at the bottom. That Sharks set also dropped, and then of course that crazy, what I think is a winner, crazy Ghostly Gangsters St. Paul Saints alternate identity that just released this year. Such a badass alternate team name, the Ghostly Gangsters, and this pinstripe looking like gangsters from those classic films. Gotta love it. That Ducks, and you got another Dodgers with that Tokyo Series patch, that Mets, more NHL, you got the Caps and the Panthers that dropped, I think, yesterday, and then today, that Flames. Probably one of the more underrated logos in all of sports, and I keep telling people, it embroiders so well. And this one with that vintage color Flames logo, that pops out so well with that 30th anniversary side patch. I'd say this is a great week for Europe, and Pat might bring a pre-order on that Ghostly Gangsters to the USA, and if he does that, I am jumping on top of that because that hat is crazy, insane.
One of the better theme nights for sure. Ghostly Gangsters. And I don't normally like a pinstripe, but that's used really well. Fits you like a cheap suit. And a lot of these A-frames, they're interesting too because they're all seem to be like takedowns of very popular fitted versions. So like the Green Monster, the Ken Griffey Jr., and then the 3-pack, the Reyes, the NWA, and the Clearwater Threshers. I think I own all 3 of those as fitteds. So it was cool to see them in A-frame if that's what you like. But yeah,
it was popping, so can't blame them.
Yeah, seen a lot of love in the chat for the Darkwing Duck. I'm with it too, Wes. The Flames is smooth. And that Washington Caps this week. That fuck the Panthers.
That guy is good though. That side patch is nice on that Panthers.
Nah, that's one of the worst rebrands of all time.
No,
Like,
but it's clean. It's clean. I like that. I
don't know, man. Van Beesbrook era.
No, the only one I don't like is that Bruins bear. That cute bear. That's like so soft. Like,
those words just warmed my heart, Photo. They just warmed my heart.
But I'm an Ottawa Senators fan too, right? So Leon and I have a little beef, but yeah.
I know there's no
little because we usually suck. So yeah.
I mean, you usually suck.
Yeah. I mean,
we.
Yeah. Well, but in the past.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Team Network Cup since the '60s. So,
yeah.
Either way, moving forward, Sophie Cunningham has been in the news a lot, man. I cannot avoid her. It seems like everyone's doing their due diligence on this. Photo, are you familiar with the situation?
She's basically her bodyguard.
Yeah, so like, everyone's learning about her. About how she rides bareback. She's had a Taekwondo degree since she was 6.
And I say for Caitlin Clark, she needs it because everyone's trying to like get on her grill, and you need a little backup here and there to like throw it down. And like WNBA, like if they throw fists and stuff, hey, they're gonna get all the attention. So I'm all for it.
It's crazy. Like Caitlin Clark, I think had 7 million people watch her return to the WNBA. Something like really small happens and people keep talking about her, man. Shout out to her, man. She's a major needle mover. I mean, I was discussing this with Luke just the other day, and was like, it's crazy that like Americans don't really even watch hockey, but they'll watch Caitlin Clark, which is awesome in its own right. But then it kind of sucks for hockey. But yeah, NHL has to do what they can do to become more mainstream, because I feel like any small thing that happens to Caitlin Clark, it's in the news cycle instantly, and deservedly so, man. I mean, I think women's sports deserves more eyes, but then also like
we need one of the players to date the A-list star. That's what we need.
Ooh, Hezzy, I do not know about that. I understand some Clark fans can be insufferable, but no. LeBron sexuals or whatever people like to call them, man. No, they have been crazy for years. Like, I have never seen a group of fans try to tear down so many people just to build their boy up. And it's like, dude, and for what? Like for what, man? Like, nah.
Yeah, but all right, cool. Moving forward, Hat Club. So they had a bunch of trucker black whites. Y'all feeling this? I mean,
are these 59? Are these 5950 fitted truckers or are they snapbacks?
5950 truckers. Plain Jane.
Yeah, there's a side on the sticker on the right side. You can see the side.
Oh, okay. I see one. All right, I couldn't see that at first. I mean, I don't mind fitted truckers, and if you need just a clean trucker to rep for a summer, whether it be just if you want to just stay outdoors all the time, go fishing. I know these aren't really fishing themed hats, but these would be nice to have. I mean, they help you out in the hot sun. If I had to choose one, I probably would choose the Sharks just because I really love that vintage logo, but not a bad trucker option out of this. Like, even the Lake Show doesn't look bad on a trucker, and I don't really like the Lakers at all. So
yeah, I feel like it's a good like yard work hat or like a go out like an everyday beater. I don't think. Photo, you getting this with your bald head?
I'm bald. That's all I say. I don't.
You want the colander suntan?
I'm bald. I'll just give me a normal fitted.
All right, cool. They had a Juneteenth release and a lot of eyelets for you, but is it racist if you don't like it?
Yeah. Nah, shout out to the creators of this. I know they created these to basically help have people enjoy the holidays. And if you did grab any of these, I mean, hats off to you, man. I know I shit on color eyelets all the time. I will continue to shit on them, but I will be easy on this drop. I will be easy. All right.
For the color eyelets, the Chicago one's not bad. I like the Chicago one.
But to color the eyelets and then leave the button is confusing a little bit. But
the brim's black, so it's a pass for me.
It's a pass. Okay. If I were to pick one, it might be the Chicago. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. But all right. Moving forward. I think they had their ambassador packs, a little 3-pack here.
I wasn't really feeling any of these three at all, especially the
Yeah.
Kings with the mismatch All-Star Game side patch. Now, granted, not as atrocious as putting like a Stadium Series side patch of a game that they didn't partake in, but nah, I'm not really feeling any of these at all, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it is also a mixed era too. So 94 with the new King. I hate this new Kings logo. It just
Yeah.
really bothers me, that font. But
Yeah.
all right.
I'm good.
Oops, skip the slide. Oh, all right. So Fanatics Fest going on right now. That's partially the reason why Pierre is missing from the show. But I kind of curated via Complex some of the drops you should know about. So
I'm jealous of Pierre Loki.
let's go through it. I don't know. He's at the Yankee game right now with
And
Legends.
you get to see all these superstars like Tom Brady and WWE, John Cena, and all these people. I'm so jealous.
Right. Yeah, it's all over my feed today too.
Yep.
All right, so we got Born X Rays, Mitchell and Ness X Yankees X Mets. That's a pretty cool drop. We got Warren Lotus with the Knicks and Warren Lotus with the Liberty.
This is sick.
Namias Miracle. I don't know who they are. Miracle Academy. Cool. We got AMP Mitchell and Ness with NBA. Then we got
Wait. You're skipping on the best line.
Yeah, I missed it.
Ah.
I fucked it. Then we got OVO X Yankee, X
Red Bull.
X Liberty, X UFC, X Red Bull Racing. So all that on the jacket. It's pretty damn cool.
OVO.
That jacket is $998.
Let's see if Hezzy can get us an employee discount.
Yes, we need a discount. We need that.
We got Josh Videz with the Yankees and the Mets. I thought this was pretty cool with Nike. Then we got Nike X PSG, which is interesting. So they took the PSG, and they did a couple for soccer too. I think Chelsea had one too, and they turned them into baseball jerseys.
Interesting.
Actual Nike jerseys with the Batterman at the back. So that's kind of cool if you're a fan of the squad there. Lil Wayne had a Mitchell and Ness drop. Salehi Bembury had a drop with Mitchell and Ness and the Knicks.
Wow.
The Shop. I don't know who that is.
No, I don't know either.
I feel old. A Municipal, so that's Mark Wahlberg's brand. I would be surprised if Pierre did not buy the Municipal Boston Red Sox. This one, which is so they did the reverse. So they did soccer with baseball, but then they did football with like soccer kit style.
I'd get a Vikings one if they made one. Probably not, since Minnesota gets no love, but yeah.
Right. So now, this or that. Y'all ready?
Okay.
Is it time? Is it really time?
It's really time. So we will be drafting the NFL kits.
How are we gonna do the order?
Since you're new, we'll let you go first.
Okay, you're gonna put the hard stuff on me. I'm gonna put the Bills. It looks like a PSG kit, like a classic soccer kit, like with the way stripes go down and everything. So I'll go with the Bills for my number one.
Nice.
Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit.
Oh, you got a picture of me. Yeah, that's cool.
Can I get rid of this? The fuck? Sorry. All right, Wes, you're up.
I will actually take the 49ers. They made the 49ers soccer jersey look like one of those classic, beautiful soccer jerseys. Like, I don't know. I'm not really too familiar with the game of soccer, but you know, like one of those iconic jerseys that you see across the streets, like
Manchester United.
Yep, I do actually. I actually do have a Man United jersey in my closet. One of my mom's longtime friends from the UK that she met in high school gifted me that, and I still have it in the closet. It's beautiful, even though I don't know jack shit about it.
All right, sorry for whatever reason. We went to the back, so we got to go to the front. Hold on.
Can you be Doug for this picture, or?
All right, cool. All right, we're back. We're back. We're so back. All right, so you want the Niners?
The Niners. Give me the Niners.
All right, I'm going to. I get 2 picks, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna pick the Chiefs because that pattern is kind of fire.
that's I think the classic. I think Nigeria pattern, or I know it's an African team that did that. It was cool on what they did it.
And then they all kind of look regular now. I'll take the champs. Oops.
Oops.
I'll take the champs. The Eagles. All right.
All right. I am going to pick. Ooh, this might be tough. I guess I'll. You know what? I'm gonna stay with the classic teams. Give me Pittsburgh. Give me 9-8. Tomlin, mediocre, go Super Bowl.
All right. Photo, you get 2.
I'm going Saints. It looks like a nice third kit for any top team, I guess, if we talk about football or soccer.
You get 1 more.
And then, this is a hard one. Do I just put Hezzy? Dolphins. It just seems like because soccer is like Miami. It makes sense. Like Messi would wear that, so I'll go with Dolphins.
Okay. All right. I will take the Chargers. I guess I'll take the Chargers.
All right.
Oh, that's the Rams.
That's Rams.
There you go.
And then I will take the last pick. I'll take the Seahawks because of the neon green.
Yep.
It's a cool. Kind of.
It matches you.
Yeah. Is that like a Juventus jersey kind of?
Some styles, yeah, in their past.
Yeah. They say fat people should not wear horizontal stripes. They should wear vertical stripes to make them look skinnier. So
I actually have a Juventus jersey in the closet, but I'll have to see.
yeah. All right. Well, let us know in the chat who won the draft. So
You're not gonna put your picture on the Rams too, or you're like,
I don't. Everyone gets 3, right? So that's
Everyone has 3.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. Plus, man, the Rams, dude, they might have some of the worst uniforms in general. Like, I don't that shit just looks like a goddamn shirt that a Best Buy employee wears.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yes, it does.
So the Pacers won the user poll. So 48% rolling with the Pacers, 35 to the Thunder, and both 16%. Who won the soccer jersey draft?
I wish there was a Minnesota one, though. I feel like Minnesota had a lot of potential to get a soccer jersey like this.
Yeah. I mean, this is what I saw posted. I mean, there might be more. I'm not sure. But, yeah. I mean, I think this is a cool thing if it's actually licensed, too.
Yeah.
You know, it's different. All right. Moving forward. NBA playoffs. So, I mean, again, no one's changing their pick. I'm gonna roll with the Thunder because they I mean, I've seen this play out with the Nuggets. I really don't have no horse in the race. Whoever wins. I'm cool with it. But Game 7, you're not changing your pick, right, Wes?
You know me.
All
yes,
right.
sirs. Yes,
Who you got in the finals?
Oh, I told you guys, Pacers.
Damn. Pacers are the favorite now. All of a sudden, okay.
I mean, unless OKC is like hiding their stuff because no one was scoring that game. So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we've been doing this tree here. I think Pierre's only picked once, but we've like forced his pick.
The other reason why I want the Pacers too because I saw Tyrese Halliburton. He's cut off social media except wrestling news, and like that's probably what I would do too, low-key.
All right.
So, like, I gotta look at my WWE stuff, but forget anything else. Just WWE and basketball. That's all it's like.
So no changes. Andrew Branch says that's the whole point. All right. So we'll see who's the ultimate winner. We'll see. Still had themselves a drop. So they had the Golf Leafs Golf, the Austin Matthews Scottsdale, the Dr. Doom, and then the Duck Hunt. Start one, bench one, cut one, Weston.
All right. I'm starting. You know which one I'm going to start. The Leafs. By the way, good friend on the show, John Ratner, actually had a hand in making that one, along with I forgot who the other person was with a hand in it, but
Andrew Kong.
yeah, yes, Andrew Kong. So shout out to those two on that beautiful, beautiful Scottsdale Leafs. I ordered it and it's coming home. And when the price tag said $0 on duties, I said, "All right, pay now." Bench one, I'm benching the Woodland Camo Ducks. Cut one, I'm cutting the middle one.
What?
Damn,
I like
you
the
don't like the
I
Duck
like
Derby?
I like the Woodland one way better than the middle one actually. I don't know. Woodland Camo just looks so good to me when it's used in a crown, especially that two-tone combination. And on top of that, like, don't remember what that Colombian chick's name was, but come on, you cannot tell me in that video that she did that hat did not look amazing once she curved it up and put it on her chromodome bloom. I mean, come on now.
No arguments. I think she did a fine job marketing that thing, man. She did a great job, man. I'd buy that hat.
That was
Offer it.
wrong.
All right. My fitteds.
Ooh.
Wes, you want to take us through this?
Yeah, so last week my fitteds had themselves a pretty solid drop. So something that the Sharks haven't done in what seems like 30 years. They have a playoff mode sign that looks like the last time they made the playoffs, which was probably in the 90s or something, or when Jumbo Joe was like 6 years old. Got that Astros. I believe it's another Travis Scott hook. Could be wrong. Bronx Bombers is back. That Artistry Series Sharks logo makes a return on a two-tone combination of that vintage Sharks blue and a black crown. The Royals is here, that interesting Atlanta Braves, and then that pretty clean green Chicago White Sox with that 125th patch. So, you know what? I'm gonna go to Photo here. So Photo, I want you to keep 2, and I want you to drop 2.
I'm gonna keep the Sharks definitely for sure. The right one, not the playoff mode. But I'm not mad at the playoff mode one. And I'm gonna go to Kansas City Royals. I really like the look of that. It has the classic Royals color. The side patch doesn't kill me. It's pretty different and I like it. The ones I wouldn't get are the Atlanta. It's kind of weird having A and 50 next to each other. It's like
Yeah.
it's throwing me off a lot. And then I guess I'll take the Houston.
Okay. Leon.
I'm not gonna take the Houston. I'll drop
Yeah.
Houston.
Leon, which 2 would you get, and which 2 would you just say, nah, fuck this?
I get the Sharks artistry, the Sharks playoff. I think I would get, even though they haven't been in playoffs in years. I would drop the Houston. There's a lot of drops here, to be honest. I probably, other than the Chicago, I think the rest of them are pretty bad. So like the Bronx Bombers with the little tiny NY can go. The Royals. This is a nice hat, but this guy, he's just weird, right? Why is his crown part of his head? Like, I don't understand.
Because he's a king, man. He's a king.
No, but like if you look at him, it's like part of his face. It's like a weird, weird thing. And then, this Braves thing is weird, man.
Yeah. I really want to like the playoff mode. That hat would have made sense years ago during the days like Jumbo Joe, Patrick Marlowe, Brent Burns. You know, the days when fucking stupid ass what's his name that just got fired from Dallas? Peter DeBoer was wasting talent left and right. That would have made so much more sense. Yeah,
they haven't made the playoffs in like 5 years at least, I think.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah. Erik Karlsson. They've had some players.
Yeah, that splash to bring him from Ottawa. Ooh, yeah, Karlsson was a beast.
I miss Karlsson.
Yeah. So do I. I miss him too.
Yeah. You see Taves just signed with Winnipeg.
I'm not surprised. I told people 3 weeks ago, I'm like, nah, because everyone's like, maybe the Leafs should get him. The Leafs. I'm like, nah, the Leafs are in the back seat. I mean, Toronto's not his hometown. Winnipeg is. Yeah. I have a feeling. I told people weeks ago, but all I got was, no, Marner's gone and Taves is perfect. And now they're like, why didn't we offer Taves? Like, because Taves wanted to go to his hometown, like I told you 3 weeks ago. I'm like, come on, guys, what are we doing here?
Yeah. All right. I'm just curious who talks like that. But all right. Oops. This report came out. So we all know the Suns sucked this year. And then there was a report that there's multiple fistfights. Kevin Durant slapped back without his burner. and called bullshit on the report. Do you guys believe that this actually happened?
So I would not be surprised in the slightest if this was true. Listen, the Suns are, pardon my French, even though I say this word a lot, these guys are fucked. They were fucked when they sold their soul to bring in Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal and basically build an all offensive, no defensive structure like team. I mean, everyone kept trying to tell me, even though I haven't really watched much basketball, that the Suns were going to make the finals. And I told them, with what defense? They might make it out of the first round, but that's about it. Next thing you know, Denver was bullying them. Jokic had a field day and was literally doing this to them for a whole playoff series. They have no picks, I don't believe, until like 2027 or 29. Yeah, no. These three were just not meant to mesh together at all. Like it speaks volumes when DeAndre Ayton was a better fit for their chemistry than these three together. That speaks volumes. And DeAndre Ayton has been the bane of my existence for 2 years now as a Blazers fan.
It's funny to think that like this might be his worst big three. Like Durant's been a part of a lot of big threes, and this is probably
I don't
far and
consider
away.
Bradley Beal a big three. He's like a 2.5.
I mean, he's getting paid like a big one though. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's not a three to me.
Yeah. I feel bad. I feel bad for Devin Booker. Like he didn't deserve this. He didn't deserve to rot away in a franchise like this.
It's so funny because they were the championship team like just a few years ago. With
Well,
basically,
Yes.
they were bad for a number of his years until he stepped up, and then they
Well, it
try to
wasn't that-
accelerate the process, which
I won't
I
say
think
it wasn't that he stepped up. Like Booker has been that guy. Like I remember when the Suns were terrible when he dropped 70 at the TD Garden. It's
yeah.
they acquired the right pieces. Like they brought in Chris Paul. DeAndre Ayton started to pan out a bit, and he was playing up to his potential for a slight bit. I mean, they had a solid team around them. It's just they tried going for flashy names that just didn't make sense for the chemistry, and this is what you get.
I think the new NBA too. You're kind of seeing it in the final too. You're not going to be held. I mean, you're not going to be carried by just a couple players. If you don't have the depth, you're not going to make it because depending on Bradley Beal, like he's getting the salary of like 4, 5, 6 guys. Like just be honest. So like right now, too with the NBA, it's like we're stuck in this like second apron era where I think even some success is detrimental to your team. So we saw it. I mean, I saw it firsthand with the Raptors. Raptors only won a championship 6 years ago. That team is completely turned over, right?
Yeah.
Denver's been able to keep it together. Milwaukee's about to completely turn over. They're a pretty recent championship, and then even the Celtics just won last year, and people are talking about them breaking up the team because it just costs too much to keep it together. So, I think this era of basketball, this second apron era, is going to be really telling. And
is that a good thing though?
I mean, it's good if you want to see parity. Like if you like right now we're going to get our seventh different championship, or seventh different champion. I mean, we're coming out of an era where we saw LeBron and Steph fight for 9 years in a row. No one else got a shot at the chip unless you're involved in their teams. And now we're getting the other side of it where it's like a different team every year. So is it good? I mean, it's good in the sense that anyone can win, but like if you want to see dynasties and you want to see like rivalries, I don't think it's good. But it just depends on what you like. I mean, this is what we got now, so I mean, it is what it is. But I just think that we're in this kind of like second apron era, and you're gonna see more teams. Like everyone's kind of prioritizing. You're gonna see less teams go for these Bradley Beal type moves. Unless you're Orlando Magic and trade 5 picks for Desmond Bain, which is still confusing to me. But yeah, this is like an interesting era of basketball, that's for sure.
Yeah, has the Lakers in 5 layover flights to Cancun. I mean,
Prosati had themselves a drop photo. You want to go through these?
Prosati is dropping hats on this week. I'm not good going over hats though, but it's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while. But we got a nice Seattle in the bottom left. We got a Tejas. That logo is popping. I'm liking the new Teos hats coming out. We also got top. We got a nice Dodgers Otani kind of thing, and then we also got what is that logo again? That's the Houston whatever team, Sugarland. Is that
Yeah,
Sugarland?
Sugarland Space Cowboys.
Yeah, Sugarland Space Cowboys. On the bottom we got just a clean Boston hat, and then we got Diablos. If you can rep the devil in your hat, it's a good hat. If you can rep the devil. So.
Yeah. All right. I mean, this is a varied drop, all different kind of teams at least,
Yep.
kind of. We got some minor league mixed in. We got some Mexican baseball
Yep.
league. That Diablos hat is sweet, man.
Yeah. I remember when there was a time when that Space Cowboys logo was spammed to death, and I kind of really was trying to stay away from it, even though I finally bought one, but because it was on sale. Now that we don't really see the logo that much anymore, it's kind of refreshing to see it come back for some odd reason. I don't know what it is.
I think that
It's
logo
refreshing to see it come back.
I think that logo sucks, to be honest. But
I think it depends how you color it, because I've seen some bad Space Cowboys, and I've seen some great Space Cowboys.
yeah, it became like the de facto hook when anyone wanted to do like a cowboy thing or like an astronaut thing or something.
Yeah.
Weston, what colorway did you get for your Space Cowboys? What colorway did you get?
So I bought one from 4U Caps. They had one they put on sale for $25. I actually, I got it right here. If I can pull it out really quick. Pause.
Yeah.
All right, let me just pull it out real quick. Pause again. Was it this one?
I'm with you, Pip. I wish like the Marvel guys made it available to use those kind of Defenders of the Diamond logos as customs, but we can't.
All right. Am I okay to be fluffed on the big screen?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So I got this one from 4U Caps when they put it on sale. Got blue and black two-tone. You see that purple threading that's inside, that metallic silver. But the way they colored this rocket patch is super, super nice. I don't know how this went on sale.
It's like a galaxy foam color almost.
Yeah. Because this is when the Space Cowboys hype was at its peak. I'm surprised this one sat to the point where it was on sale. But yeah, 25 buckaroos, not a bad looking Space Cowboys hat. This is one of two that I had. I copped one from Topper Store USA when Pierre used this one as the side patch. But yeah, this one for $25 is not a bad pickup.
You did a good job.
Not bad. People in the comments are saying it's nice. So good job. Good job for you, Caps. Moving forward, we got home game. They had themselves a pretty cool week. So Braves, Murderers Row, and the Yankees. The Braves and the Yankees, I don't know if they're made by the same person, but they're kind of locked in the same kind of fashion. And
yeah.
Murderers Row. Pretty solid week for a home game. Ends up a 3-hat week. Moving forward, we got Hat Dreams. I believe the ones in the middle are a restock. I could be misremembering. And then their Saturday drop was on the left.
They ordered a ton. I don't know if you saw the photos on Hat Dreams' story, but that Realtree Houston, they had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of units. I think a lot of people ended up showing out for that hat because I don't
think it was this one, but I remember the side patch was more Texas colored. But yeah, you're right. There was like millions of units.
Yeah, it was the side patch that looked like the Texas flag.
Yeah.
Yep, you're right, Hezzy. Klein's favorite UV is back on top of the Realtree.
The Realtree.
But I don't think this is a bad week at all. Especially the couple of NHLs. I mean, the lighting's good, but I'm surprised they're giving the Columbus Blue Jackets some love. I think Captain Cap had a hand in that Blue Jackets. That is a clean Blue Jackets if I've seen one. I haven't seen that team get custom too many times, and yeah, that is a great one to add to your collection if you don't have a Columbus yet. But yeah, all the major leagues are pretty solid. I mean, maybe the Yankees and the Oreos I've seen a lot of times, but yeah, these aren't no bad hats in this slide though.
Yeah,
I actually agree with you on the Blue Jackets. I actually do want that hat. So
yeah, it's nice.
That's nice.
Yep. Good week. That's for sure. There's a sneaky Ichiro patch there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good week by Hat Dreams. All right, moving forward, Lids HD. So they had their fireworks kind of collection. We kind of covered this on Wednesday pretty thoroughly. But photo, what's your thoughts on these? Are you wearing
I,
this 4th of July?
I actually would rock this, like especially the SD one if I was in San Diego. You know, I know people don't like crazy design, but I don't think it's too crazy. It's still a black dome, and just red, white, and blue hits, and then the stars don't go overpowering on the logo. So I'm not mad at this one,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a gray UV.
Yeah,
They they kept it clean as they can with what they had.
yeah. It's a tough time, right? Like being patriotic right now is kind of a polarizing topic. I mean, we don't have to cover it too much. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
coming from a Canadian. I'm Canadian too, so I don't really have much to say about the thing. But yeah, it's just interesting time for sure in America. But all right, moving forward, the Lakers. The Lakers just got sold. I mean, it just got. I want to say that in quotations. I mean, there's been a lot of funny business going around between the Luca trade and thing. It makes me wonder how long ago they really got bought for. But either way, Mr. Jerry West bought the team in the '70s, 67.5 million, turning into $10 billion. Jeannie Buss stays on. I don't think her brothers really had much of a want or desire to kind of run that team after she kind of wrestled control away from her brothers. But now, so the guy that bought it owns, I believe, a couple franchises
He owns the
in
Dodgers.
the Dodgers. Yeah, he's like head of the Guggenheim group or whatever the hell. But like now we're seeing like these multi-faceted huge companies starting to become like these sports owners. Like, are we losing um a lot of like what we're used to? Like we're used to having like the Mark Cubans and then the George
Mhm.
Steinbrenners, like the guys that really imprinted on their teams, and now they're kind of being um replaced by these like huge conglomerates, like these huge um I don't know, huge companies. Either they own a lot of property, they own the channel, they own the stadiums involved, and it's more they're more being run like a huge corporation or a huge business. Do you think this is good for sports?
I'd
Um,
say for some franchises whose sports owners, like for example, the amount of times I heard Knicks fans over the years say Dolan sell the team or Dallas Cowboys. I mean, Jerry Jones needs to sell the damn team and actually let GMs be GMs to make competent decisions. I mean, no, we're not hiring Brian Schottenheimer. We are not trading we are not trading a lower pick for a locker room cancer and George Pickens. And if this same company that owns the Dodgers is taking over the Lakers, I think it's honestly for the best. I see Hezzy here. He's dancing over the fact that the bus era is over. And I was going to say, I think this is, as much as I hate to say it, I really do. I think this is great for the Lakers moving forward. Now it can actually be a basketball team, and it's not a soap opera. It's not keeping up with the LeBron Dashians. Someone can tell LeBron, bitch, this is our team, not your team. You're a player. I get that you're the biggest name in the league, but listen, you need to be a team player. Actually, let the team play. We'll make decisions for the team. We'll decide what's good for the chemistry and what's not. We're not going to sign freaking, what was his friend's name that hopped on with Miami and Cleveland? Was it James Jones?
say that again.
What was that? What was that dude that rode on the bench for Miami and Cleveland, but because he was
Yeah,
LeBron's friend?
James Jones,
Yeah, no, no more,
Mike
no more players like
Miller.
this. Yeah,
Yeah,
no
there's a bunch
more,
of
no
them.
more hiring coaches just because of the fact that you go on podcasts with him. Like, I think it's time that the Lakers start acting like a basketball team again. I mean, you did bring in Luca, despite the fact that it destroyed your defensive system and Ant and the Wolves exposed that in the playoffs. But yeah, we just people that know basketball. This is a great move for the Lakers, man. I think good things are going to come for the Lakers. Hopefully, depending on which moves they make. I'm interested to see what they're going to do this offseason.
Right, right. All right. Photo.
Okay.
Any thoughts
Yeah,
on that?
yeah. So for Genie Bus, hey, get that bag, that $10 billion. You guys
Well,
are set
she's
for
staying
life.
on. She's getting paid, and she's staying on.
And she's staying on. She's doing stuff. Okay, and she's still can put in her business. Hey, get that bag. I got no problem with that. Now, what I'm saying about ownership in general, I hope, well, for anyone like for the ownership to actually like look at like improving the team and doing right things for the team. And what I'm seeing now is like, okay, I'm a big WWE fan, right? So we talk about like TKO and like Vince McMahon leaving and then buying up. They're like a big conglomerate and stuff. So it like if you like wrestling now, I guess it's better. But if you look at ticket prices and everything was shot up. Now we like this UFC involvement and other things going on. So with this new ownership, they might like twist some things. Like yeah, maybe the team might be better, but they might even raise the prices even more now. They want more profits, especially since they bought for 10 billion. So if you're a fan that wants to go to games and you're not rich, maybe if they do something like that, maybe it's a bad thing. But if they're trying to focus on the team only and do the right things, so it can go both ways, depending on what the ownership tries to do. But it's definitely gonna be a shift of culture for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
PM, I highly disagree with you on that. I have watched so many videos on tapes of how Reddick's rotations, for the most part, have just been abysmal throughout the regular season and the playoffs. And the fact that his defensive schemes can get super, super tacky and just downright awful in the worst moments. I mean, didn't he like not use his bench at all throughout the playoffs? I think what was it, game 3 or 4, when he refused to sit his starters and put people out on the bench and he made them play for like 40 straight minutes.
I think they played the whole second half. And
Yeah.
that was like the first time that's
Yeah.
ever been done where a 5-man unit played the whole second half.
Yeah. It speaks volumes when I was more comfortable with the Lakers with Ham as the coach than Reddick. That is saying volumes. And I know Lakers fans were all, Ham is like the worst coach. Like, didn't you guys like make it almost to the finals with Ham, and with Reddick, you get a first round exit in 5 games? I know they got swept by the Nuggets, but still, I mean, I don't get it. I don't see the hype. I just don't. I'm not for the podcasting coach. I'm just not for it.
Yeah. Well, one thing that you can be sure of, like the Dodgers, they spend and they find creative ways to spend their money. So at least the Lakers aren't going to be. I mean, they were never really operated as a party franchise anyway. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Moving forward, capsule hats. This covered, I think, the majority of the releases. They actually had a lot of releases this week, but I limited it to 12. Weston, let's do pick 3, drop 3.
So I'm actually going to keep that Phillies that's close to that Dodgers at the top left. I actually saw the Instagram reel for that this morning, and I'm not going to lie, that Phillies, even though it has a lavender UV, that actually is a clean looking Phillies in hand.
Mhm.
I don't think the picture really does that hand justice. What other 3 am I keeping? Kind of tough. I guess I'll keep that Dodgers next to it, and I will keep the I guess I'll keep the graphited out. No, fuck it. I'm keeping the other Phillies. That's below that. I am dropping the Mariners. I'm dropping the whatever the hell is going on with that Braves at the bottom right. And I am dropping that Cascading Yankees.
All right. Same question, photo.
How many keeps and drops?
3.
All right, I'm dropping the Seattle on the bottom. I'm dropping the Phillies on the bottom, and I'm the lavender one, and I guess I'll drop the other Phillies too on the bottom.
Okay. And what 3 are you keeping?
I'll keep the Braves. I'm actually not mad at that one.
The black and gold one? Yeah, I don't mind that one either.
Oh yeah, that one. But both of them.
Yeah.
The blue and the black one, but not and to be honest though, I'll probably just keep all the Braves hats.
Oh, you like the blue Braves?
Yeah, they're all. I think they're the best ones, honestly.
I was thinking the black and gold one. I like the black and gold one. The Tomahawk one's not bad. I don't really like the patch, how that's done. Plus, it's a loser patch.
I like the 99. I'm a sucker for 99. So I can't get mad at that.
The black and gold actually is a loser patch, so it's like a gold medal for a silver medal that y'all won for losing the World Series. I mean, the Braves won in '96. Just use that, I feel like, but whatever. The Sakura one's pretty cool. Top left. I'm really, maybe it's the picture not doing it justice, but that yellow Mariners is horrific. The patch is horrific too.
Oh yeah. We'll talk about that later, I guess.
Yeah. Some other highlight. I mean, the Phillies aren't bad. I really like the one that you pointed out first, Weston, the black one. The one on the bottom is not bad either. Bottom left-hand corner.
Mm-hmm.
The patch kind of I don't really like how they did the patch, but um, and then the New York's not bad. So like that's kind of hooked to the pullover jersey that they're wearing this year.
Hmm.
With another loser patch. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not into loser patches, but I can understand if your team doesn't make it often, use a loser
Yeah.
patch. But if your team wins and stuff, like the Braves, like just use a patch that they won, man. I don't
It's
know.
hype, man. 99 World Series is like the key
Yeah, it's
to.
hype, but is it hype for the Braves? Like that's weird, man. I don't know.
I think it's just stylish people, not really Braves fans. I just more like just people. I
Yeah,
just want to rep the
fair
99.
enough. But all right, moving forward, Pro Wear Sports. Wes, you want to take us through these?
Yeah, so Giuseppe over at Pro War Sports is back and always dropping some great NHL crowns. And for all my people who love spending their freedom bucks in the U to the SA, I know some people love copping from Still because of how great the price is. The same goes for Pro War Sports. And if you like hockey hats, I recommend you check out Pro War Sports. Giuseppe is always bringing some great classic heat. You got the New Jersey Devils on the far left that dropped this week. For all the Dallas fans, because I know the Stars don't really get too much love, we got this. It's an all-out wool plain Jane with that nice current Stars logo. So if you want to have your head comfortable while wearing your team, that is a great one to get. And then Carlton the Bear is back on a 3.0. This time going with a chrome and blue two-tone combination, using the only mascot that I really will purchase from any other team with the Carlton the Bear Cub. And of course, using the Maple Leafs logo on the side. 3.0, and hopefully there is a 4.0 on the way, Giuseppe. Yeah, I have the Carlton coming home soon. I can't wait to get it. I have the 1 and the 2.0. 3.0 is going to make my trio complete, and I'm so excited.
Yeah, I got the 1 and the 2. I kind of want the 3. A 3 would be cool if they could do one where it's like fuzzy, like a fuzzy white fur kind of.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
Maybe like a micro, what was it, micro fleece?
Yeah, maybe a Gore-Tex or something.
Yeah. That'd be perfect for the winter.
Yeah, New Jersey does a solid hat too, man. But it's just like, as a hockey fan, like everyone hated that era.
Yeah.
I mean, the Devils were kind of like the Spurs of hockey with the neutral zone trap.
Mhm.
I mean, they did have like the literally probably like the best goalie of all time. But
Yeah, Rodoro was killing
Yeah.
it. So you can't defend that.
I see that, and I see like a Spurs hat, and like kind of boring, whatever. But like it's a great logo. It's a great patch. There's nothing wrong with the hat. It's just one of those things. What, you don't agree with?
Listen, anytime I hear someone say the Spurs are boring, and this goes to Pierre as well, because I know Pierre just loves Spurs basketball. I will always appreciate Spurs basketball. Nothing flashy, not trying to shake ass for the cameras. It's just win. You're going to win, and you're going to love us when we win with class and with style. That's why I've always respected the Spurs. I've always respected their
Right.
players. It's impossible to hate on their formula of winning.
Yeah, and they played.
Yes.
They played like with the balls on a string too. Like no dribble, pass to the open net. I mean, yeah, you know what I mean though.
Yeah, of course. And yes, Hezzy's right. If you haven't hit the like button, smash that like button. Smash, smash, smash the like button. Okay? Hezzy, thank you so much for the like button reminder.
For sure, for sure. All right, moving forward. Cap USA Harlem, also known as Diallo Cap, had themselves a double Angels week. One with a lot of metallic, and the other one, kind of like they're on field, but with a black hat. I think that both options look pretty good here. The red pops off the black. I still forever am confused about the shapes that they forced their hats to be in. I don't get it. This doesn't make me want to buy the hats, but
I mean, they're both great looking hats. I can't
yeah.
complain about the logos of patches, but the one on the left looks like it just got ran over by a semi truck. Like it got
like a
turned into
pillbox.
it got turned into the rug that I used to walk into my apartment.
Yeah.
What in the world, Cap USA Harlem? Like,
What kind of rug did you have? That's my main question. What the heck?
They make them look like they're pillboxes. Like I honestly don't understand it.
oh no.
But both solid hats.
Yeah, they're gonna be good looking hats. And trust me, I've ordered from them before. They do not come in like that. Unless you request it, but
No.
they come in with that level 100 curve. Trust me when I tell you this.
Yeah. All right. Moving forward, we got Big City Cap Zone. The one on the top right hand corner is like a Freddy inspired one. I think those are leftovers from their pre order. We got a kanji at the bottom right in that salt orange, that pink bottom. That's kind of crazy. And then some jersey material hats. So kind of like these old school retro BP jersey materials. Kind of interesting. I like the old school feel of them. I don't know if they totally need the side patches. If you're gonna go that old school, I almost would probably want to opt for like a John Ratner look, plain Jane,
Yeah.
or a John Doe hat. We'll start calling them instead of plain Jane.
John Doe.
John Doe hat. No side patch, but solid week. I don't love that Houston patch on the orange either. I kind of would go John Doe on that too.
I feel like we gotta use a different name than John Doe. I mean, dude, when you're in the military, you hear John Doe used as an example way too many times. Way too many times. Like, yeah, John Doe filled out his DD 214. It's like, okay, coolio.
So what's another term for John Doe?
Let's see. We can no, not jabroni. I feel like we can make something up. I mean,
John Ratner is a great example already. John Ratner.
Plain John. Instead of Plain Jane, it's Plain John.
Plain John.
Much love to John though, man. I love that guy.
Yeah, we got to think of one. So we'll work on it.
Plain rat. Is that good? Plain rat?
Yeah.
Or it's kind of nah. We'll talk. Yeah, we'll talk about it.
All right.
Pending name coming.
Pending name. Yeah, pending name coming soon. Exclusive Foods. So they had themselves a week. The four hats in the middle, kind of like mono New York, pretty smart to do, I would say, especially with summertime coming. All have different patches. I don't love the patchwork of those. Couple plain ducks. The one on the right is better than the one on the left, I would say. The one on the left is pretty bad. Then they had themselves the new Astros City Connect logos. One is a photo special, with it being half trucker. The other one in chrome. Two FDNYs, Fire Department New York hats with New York on the side, and then two kind of repops of this Blue Jay style. I mean, we've seen a lot of stores kind of do like these blackout pop hats where it's like blacked out. It looks like they use like a metallic dark pewter or like a metallic black with some color pops in there. Are you feeling any of these releases from Exclusive Fitteds, Weston?
I mean, there's some decent looking hats, but I would not like I don't know if these guys have like the tap, everyone's card has a chip. I'm not tapping their cash register for any of these.
Yeah.
Not even the ducks.
The ducks on the right isn't bad. The one on the left is rough to me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like these are like they kind of want to like chase a trend here, and some of these feel like older hats almost, like that that Jays with the color pop. Like we've seen that done so many times. But
they're not bad. They're probably the best ones on the slide.
Yeah. I mean, that's like a classic hat from Lids. I think that I think Anthem did a bunch kind of similar to it, but yeah, I always remember like the red version where it's like a red leaf, everything else blacked out. It's a solid hat for sure. Photo, anything stick out to you here?
I mean, the only ones I'll probably rock are the Jays hats. If I want to feel OVO, I'll go to gold. If I want to feel more Canadian, I'll go red.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it.
All right, cool. ECAP City had themselves a little week. Weston, I saw in the comments that you picked the Sonics hook there, bottom right.
Yep. Yes, I did.
Did they really see the scathing report from you and ignored you, or they just were busy and
they could have just been busy, but yeah, just whenever they get the chance, man. Whenever they get the chance, yeah. it's all cool, man. I mean, I've won a giveaway from them before, and they've sent me the first one. I got that Bones Brims Wild, which is beautiful. But
Right.
yeah, man, they could be busy, man. I mean, shit happens. I totally get it. But yeah, I do have. I've got a gripe here. I have got a gripe.
Hmm?
The Chicago Blackhawks. Like, what the hell did I say 2 weeks ago? Why in the hell? And he kept saying, "This is with all due respect, okay? Power to you people. You guys provide hats for the community. People love your hats, and I love to see when stores win and the community win. But why the fuck are you using a goddamn side patch for a team that had nothing to do with that goddamn Stanley Cup final? Fun fact, they did not play in that cup. Also, fun fact, they didn't even make the fucking playoffs in 98. They were in tank mode. What are we doing here?
I think
Why are we
because they.
using patches? Why are we using patches? Oh shit, they weren't involved in. Like they weren't even remotely involved, not even the slightest. Like, oh, this gets to my gripes. And someone actually did come at me a couple weeks ago and was like, I don't see what the big deal is. So I told him, okay, buddy, you got me. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a store to do a mock-up of mine. I'm gonna deliver you a Minnesota Twins with the 1999 World Series patch. Will you love this? He's like, well, no, that's kind of fucking stupid. They were playing. I'm like, thanks for proving my point, jabroni. Thanks for proving my point. And
I have
listen,
a-
I get a little frustrated because I do have a passion for hockey. Okay,
Yeah.
I do have a passion for hockey, and I want to see hockey hats succeed, and I want them to make sense. Okay, just like how baseball fans want the patches that their team's involved in. It's that stuff. Okay, but it's just when I see stuff like this, it really grinds my gears, and it also hurts my heart because I want to see all these stores succeed, and I want them to have fun with the NHL, and I want them to succeed with NHL. But when they do this, just what are we doing here?
It
What are
makes
we
you
doing?
wonder, like, how it got passed through. Like, who approved this shit?
Yeah,
It-
I
it-
know.
it- I think it's some Red Wings fan that wanted a Blackhawks hat because the 1990 World Series with purple for the lobster, and
No, there's
it,
no hook. There's no hook that makes sense for why the
I,
'98
So
Capitals versus Detroit makes it
and
Yeah.
all.
Detroit and the Blackhawks are like the biggest rivalry. So why would you put a rivalry team with red and purple? And yeah, Weston, you make a great point, but
Yeah.
it's stupid.
Yeah. Now, once again, ECAP City, I love you. Please continue to make hats. Please continue to make your customers happy. I want to see you succeed. But I'm going to ask if we're going to do patches, can we please do some research on these patches? That's all I ask.
Yeah.
Much love to you. I love you guys. I'm sorry that I got a little upset. It just grinds my gears. I wish you nothing but the best. I hope you learn from this experience and we can move on from this.
Wait, did that
Okay.
house sell out? Let me check right now.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, if it sells out, then I don't know what to tell you. Like,
Let me look right now.
then people just don't care. But we got leaders back in the fold. We haven't seen them release a hat in a while. So 3 versions. We got the graphite pink, we got the blue and white, and then we got the mono camo, tonal camo leaders. Reminds me of like the Locks font from back in the day. But yeah, good to see leaders back. Chicago staple. They haven't released that. I don't even remember when
What the heck?
the last hat they released.
Leon, before you go, I got news about that purple hat. I'm looking on the website. It doesn't say sold out, but when you click on the hat, it says 404 page not found. So
Interesting. They pulled it.
if you go to ECAP City, type in Chicago, you'll see. When you scroll down, you see the purple hat. When you click on it, it says.
So that probably means that they probably did sell it out.
But it doesn't. But there's hats they sold out on the website.
Yeah,
They may have pulled it.
Who knows?
You know, Leon?
Who
Let me look
knows?
right now. I mean, maybe someone saw it and like, yo, we need that hat back. Chicago Blackhawks.
Yeah, who knows? But yeah, that's Seattle though.
Yeah, they keep all their hats on their website, whether they sold one or not. Yeah, it's a 404 not found. Maybe someone saw it and were like, "Yo, we need that hat back." Like,
yeah. So more controversy, I guess.
maybe, but
Okay,
leaders.
one. All right.
All right. This was a cool booth. So New Era Cap has a New Era Exchange. Little booth here. It made it look like it's like kind of like that diamond exchange, diamond area of New York City. I thought that was a pretty cool thing. They're selling a New York Mets, New York Yankee hat there, which we can all agree sucks. But other than that, I think it's kind of cool and interesting. They sell these little brooch pin things to kind of gem out your hat. But I think this was a cool little booth they had here, man. So I included it. So New Era Caps. Kind of experience at Fanatics Fest. Anyone in New York, pull up and let me know how it goes. If they're selling anything cool there. So got some Liberty colored stuff, some cool stuff. But these brooches seem kind of cool to me. But
I kind of wish they put out some like vintage Liberty hats.
Cool.
I got mine from Lids in the mail. I'm telling you. And Pierre, I think Pierre was talking about it. That vintage Liberty logo in hand is beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. I would cop another one, honestly.
Definitely. All right. Then we got some new era releases to cover. So they're MLB Summer Derby hats. So they had some All-Star Game hats, and then these ones. We had Upside Down City Collection, which kind of a miss for me. I do love the arch script. I don't love it upside down.
Yeah.
My head hurts looking at that slide.
Then they had Just Cap's Gothic script. So little black, white, anything with Gothic. And then some closer look at their Summer Derby A-frames. So yeah, New Era had a busy ass week, and then this the weakest of them all, the emoji small logo. I hope the small logo hats will not catch on, but
so I don't mind the small logo. The issue is this is the wrong silhouette. Like you put this on like a dad hat.
Yeah,
it looks great.
I'm cool with this being a dad hat.
Yeah, it's just this is not the correct silhouette to put these logos on.
Yeah. God, I won't be here on time for Glizzlemania. Glizzlemania is this Sunday, so shout out to anyone in Toronto.
What's Glizzlemania? What's Glizzlemania? What's
crazies of it? So Glizzlemania is an all-you-can-eat hot dog festival put on by the executive chef of the Toronto Raptors.
Whoa!
For $15, you can eat hot dogs. All you can eat. This year's venue will be at BMO Field. That's where the Toronto FC plays. Yeah.
So for me, that would be $10.92 for all you can eat glizzies. Dude, I am so down. I can. Yes. I know it's Paul's statement. I could go for a damn good big glizzy every now and then. Yes, pause. I don't give a flying fuck.
I'm just worried about the diarrhea I'm gonna have after all that.
What diarrhea? This guy is an executive chef, man.
But look at all that glizzy.
Oh, look at all. Yeah. And it's sponsored by Shaheen. And still, let's go, dude.
Yeah, it's a fun thing. This will be my second time going.
Wait. So how was it the first time? I really want to know.
Amazing, fun times. So he has this like leaderboard too. So every time you eat a hot dog, you add a sticker to it so you can see who wins. They have a hot dog eating contest, and then they have a random board. So basically, it's like a gumball machine. It's a Supreme gumball machine, and then you crank it and you get a number, and then according to the number, you get a secret hot dog. So I had to eat the tuna casserole hot dog, but then he also had like a candy floss hot dog. He had a durian flavored hot dog, like all kind of crazy. There was one, I think, a 24-inch hot dog.
Are all these flavors part of the $15? Or you
Yeah,
have to pay extra?
it's on quote.
Okay, maybe you sold me. Like I thought it was just like a normal, like with relish or maybe like ketchup and mustard. But
No, you can do that for like if you're eating like 10 of them, like you can have like regular hot dogs and they taste great. And he's got all different toppings. So
but
like
if you got those crazy toppings, okay, maybe now
yeah,
you know
like green olives,
Oh yeah.
fried onions, pickles, like all kind of different shit. Yeah,
I would get the
he's a good chef,
fucking.
man.
I'd get the meat sweats at this convention. I would go balls to the damn wall
And,
for these
and,
blizzards.
and so there's no extra charge on these weird toppings.
No.
Oh, that's a fire event then. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Now you got me
Mania,
on now.
man. This is the shit. Shout out to the organizers, man. And yeah, this year's t-shirt. This is the t-shirt. The Legend of Glizelda. Wait till you see the box for this thing.
Wow.
Oh, look at that mini belt. Oh.
Hold on, I have last year's box here too.
I might need one of these T-shirts.
Yeah, Akon designed it.
Oh, I might need one of these T-shirts though.
Yeah,
Damn.
check out last year's box. So,
Whoa. Oh.
Friends and family.
and then look at this. Hold on. It's like a tape.
Oh, okay. Can you insert that tape?
And then inside was the t-shirt. So inside this thing is the t-shirt. I took the t-shirt out, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, this is cool. So this year's I think is it looks like it's like a Super Nintendo or something.
Yeah, that is great packaging right there. That is
WrestleMania
awesome.
3.
I am
Shaheen didn't want his box, so shout out to Shaheen. So
Wow. I can't. Why didn't you want the box? That's crazy.
Dang, we gotta go Canada now, Hesse. Oh,
yeah,
man.
yeah, come. Look at the backs, ketchup, mustard, relish.
That's cool. That is so awesome.
Yeah, so this Sunday, Glizzlemania. If you're in Toronto, pop up.
If you're in Canada or in the North, you better come because I'm jealous right now.
Yeah,
All
same
these
time.
Glizzies with all these flavors. Oh man.
Same time next year. Cook it. Yeah.
The flavor sold me. There's like different kind of
Yeah.
flavors. Not just normal hot dog.
Yeah.
Shout out to the chef too. Kellen throws a great event.
That's like massive diarrhea probably. But it's
Nah, John, it ain't sold out. I'm popping through and I'm stealing all the glizzes I can find.
Also, last year they had a bottle that looked like mustard, like a drink that was like mustard. So I guess this year it's the ketchup mocktail.
mocktail.
Ooh. I mean, I don't drink anymore, but
This is John's son eating the cotton candy one. There you go. That's your boy.
What are you eating there? What are you eating?
I'm eating the tuna casserole one.
Oh.
yeah. Dude, when I was in
That's the
Nashville,
24 ounce, 24 incher.
ooh,
Whoa.
yeah. No, dude, when I was in Nashville, I went to this place called Daddy's Dogs. Bro, I had this Carolina style dog. Oh my God. That was a great glizzy to down. Pause, I know, but that's how you're supposed to eat them things. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So yeah, it's an event. He got a bigger venue this year, so I'm happy. I think last year, we could do like 50. I think this year is like 300. I think.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's
what I'll be doing on Sunday.
Wow.
Great time, man. Great time. All right. New Eric.
Oh, yeah, we're doing hatch. I forgot.
So that's why John said you need this for Glizzlemania. That's it.
And it's a plain Jane, so
It's a plain Jane.
yeah.
But yeah, so that you'll know I'll be breaking my diet on Sunday. But whatever, man, $15, fuck it.
That's a
Other
bargain.
than that, appreciate each and every one of you guys. You guys lit up the chat with the members. Appreciate all you guys, and for all you non-members, link to join down below. Any last words before we part ways?
Yep. So I will not be on all next week, but hopefully y'all tune in next week to see Pierre, Leon, and all the rest of the crew as they do some crazy shows next week on Wednesday and Friday. Hopefully you all stay safe this weekend. Eat some great food, talk to your family, hang out with your girlfriend, your side chicks, whatever you have, and make sure you hit the like button on the way out. And for all the members, Tune in to Keep the Sleepers Weepers once it's uploaded, man. We've got some great picks for y'all to see, and I hope y'all enjoy them.
Yeah, that's right. Sold out this year, but for next year, get on the wait list. Make sure you guys join. Yeah, if you're local and you didn't get tickets and you fucked up, what can I say? What can I say?
You didn't make it like a all around the like country kind of thing. Like bring it down to America. We want for that too. I'm
Yeah.
jealous right now just seeing all that stuff. Like I know we're talking about hats, but at the end of the day, now you're just gonna be thinking about hot dogs. What's wrong with you, Leon?
Dude,
Now I want a glizzy.
He's a great chef too. He's an executive chef.
I'm a lucky dude. So in my area, we have this restaurant. So I'm in a college town. If those didn't know, I mean, I'm at where East County University's at. Party school, if you fucking know one. We got this restaurant called Sup Dogs. It won Barstool Sports Restaurant of the Year for 2 years in a row. They've got a good selection of glizzies, man. I can just go there in 5 minutes and get whatever the hell I want. Great restaurant. I might get that tomorrow. Fuck it.
Get tonight after the show.
Actually, I'm going to sound old, but do y'all know what the FaZe Clan is?
It's a streamer group.
And they stream, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess like the biggest guy from the FaZe Clan was at Sup Dogs 2 nights ago, and it was such a huge deal around Greenville. I'm like, I don't know who this jabroni is, but he has 8 million followers on Instagram, so that's got to be big for something.
I ain't gonna lie. I do watch show speed videos a lot, so I do understand.
The speed is in the FaZe Clan.
No, but I like his live videos, so I enjoy this.
I was gonna say, ain't the FaZe Clanners like they Clanners? I sound so old. They play like Modern Warfare and shit, right? Like Call of Duty.
Yeah. Do they play Fortnite too? I'm trying to remember.
I don't know. I cannot watch people play video games, man. That's one thing. I'd just rather.
I love video games, but yeah, I'm with you. I cannot watch them play video games unless I need help. Then I'll watch a video, but I'm like cut to the chase. But yeah, I can't sit and watch people play for like hours and hours on end.
There is one video game I really enjoyed watching. It came to a TV show, The Last of Us, I think it's called. Yeah, I used to watch like just playthroughs and like I watch it like a movie. So that's the kind of exceptions I would say to watching video games.
Yeah.
If they have good commentary, it's like watching a movie of like a role playing game. If that makes sense.
I mean, you gotta play that thing pretty smooth too. Like if I'm watching someone suck at a game too, like I don't want to do it. But all right, cool. We got some more filming to do. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. For Weston, Photo, Leon, we out of here.
All right. Thank you guys.